Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Des Roulette, and today I am finally doing my 3-month weight loss progress video. It is finally time. It's been about 3 months and 10 days since I had my VSG surgery. Weight loss surgery was a last resort for me, and it's been really hard. I'm just gonna start by saying I've lost 70 pounds. I don't know what's normal, what's considered average weight loss after the surgery. I know that when I had my 1-month follow-up, I had already lost 30 pounds and that the doctor said average first month weight loss for females is 20 pounds. So I was slightly ahead of the curve. I think that might be why I'm slightly ahead right now, although I've had multiple stalls. I'm obviously very happy about the weight loss, and I'll show before and after pictures, and I'll probably get up and do a little video clip of what my body looks like right now. So I'm happy about the weight loss. My sleeve is obviously doing its job, but I grossly underestimated how difficult eating was going to be. Now, what I'm dealing with is different than what most people deal with. I still can't eat almost anything that I have to chew. All liquids are fine. Foods with the consistency of yogurt or soup are still totally fine. However, I can't eat anything else. When I say I can't eat it, I mean I can take a bite, and what usually happens is I'll feel sick immediately. It feels like the food is in my esophagus, like it won't go down. Probably about 75% of the time, it will come back up. I've literally taken 1 to 3 bites of something and chewed it up real well, timed myself chewing it the way that I'm supposed to, and anywhere from 5 minutes to 30 minutes later, it'll come back out. Mostly this is happening with meat. I haven't been able to successfully eat any meat, especially chicken. I've been able to eat a little bit of seafood here and there, but seafood is also pretty uncomfortable in my stomach. Primarily, chicken is guaranteed to come back out. I have not been able to keep any chicken down at all in over 3 months, which kind of sucks because I really like chicken, and I've also just been craving it so much. I mean, I'm happy that I can't pig out on pizza or a sub sandwich anymore, or Chinese food. Can't eat rice or pasta. I'm fine with all of that. That's totally okay. That's what I wanted. I needed something that was going to physically stop me from overindulging in these things because I was not able to control myself. It's good. All in all, ultimately, it's a good thing. I did have an upper GI series. My doctor wanted me to go and have x-rays of my stomach so that they could see how I'm swallowing, what my stomach looks like, if the opening was maybe a little bit too small, or if there were any issues or a hernia or anything like that. And my surgeon said my stomach looks perfect. It's not any physical issue or defect from the surgery. It's just gonna take time for my stomach to accept regular solid foods. It's definitely been more difficult than I expected, but most people at this point don't have this problem. So whether you have the surgery or not, this is the bottom line. I had to change what I was eating completely, severely limit the things that I could eat in order to see results. I could have done this without the surgery. Anybody could do this without the surgery. You could just measure everything that you eat, but it would be much more difficult to get full off of such a small amount of food. But for those of you that are looking to see exactly how my weight loss happened, I haven't really done any strenuous physical activity yet. I'll go for walks. Now that I weigh less, my body doesn't hurt anymore, so I can kind of get out of bed in the morning and do things around the house with much more ease and much more energy than I had before. My stamina is still pretty low, probably because I can't get a lot of protein, but ultimately, like, the difference is incredible. How I feel physically and how much more energy I have, just literally how much lighter on my feet I am. The morning that I went into surgery, I weighed 280 pounds. Today, I weigh 210. And making that progress in 3 months is kind of mind-blowing to me. I felt like it was gonna take me a year to lose 50 pounds, but it was really hard. I mean, people think weight loss surgery is taking the easy way out. That's not true. This is much more difficult than it was for me to lose weight through diet and exercise, 10, 12 years ago when I lost 100 pounds. That felt way easier. I mean, it's been different and it's been faster. I think it probably took me 6 months to lose 70 pounds when I was 21 and I started losing weight through diet and exercise. But at that time, I was also allowing myself like one cheat meal meal a week or one cheat day every couple weeks. I was going to the diner and getting like meatloaf with like vegetables on the side to keep each thing that I ate low carb, and I wasn't really looking at calories too much. But I think that might be why it was easier for me. It just didn't feel as difficult because I was still eating things that could fill me and that I felt good about eating and that tasted good. And now I'm just really, really restricted. I just can eat yogurt and soup and protein shakes. But like I said, it's been much faster. So there are definitely pros and cons to both, whether you choose to lose weight naturally or you choose to lose weight through weight loss surgery. Of course, you have to qualify for weight loss surgery. My Hashimoto's disease, it was a significant cause for my weight gain. I had said after I lost weight naturally 12 or so years ago, I was able to keep the weight off for about 10 years. And I had only started gaining weight at the same time that I started experiencing my Hashimoto's symptoms. And then my weight gain spiraled out of control. I gained about 150 pounds over the course of about 2 years, 2.5 years. My case might have been a little extreme, but what had concerned me the most was where was I going to be in another 2 years? Was I going to be 400? Would I be over 400? It amazed me that I was able to continue gaining weight. And the only way that I could lose is if I restricted my calories severely, which is basically what the weight loss surgery did for me as well. I can only eat this much food, and I still am not eating things that are carb heavy or sugar heavy. If I eat too much sugar in one sitting, I experience what's called dumping syndrome, and it's horrible. It's really painful. It feels like a stomach flu. So I am forced to eat healthily and very small amounts, and that's what's working for me. You know, there were a lot of big decisions that needed to be made. Everyone that I spoke to in real life who had the surgery all said it's the best thing they ever did. Their recovery was great, no problem. They had no issues. I'm still kind of in the thick of it, I think. I'm not at the point where everything is all just like sunbeams and roses. I'm still struggling. I still remember how difficult it was for me in the first 2 weeks, especially. It was not an easy recovery at all. And my stomach also doesn't really like dairy. It's just very picky. And honestly, I might never be able to eat those things again. I mean, I'm eventually going to be able to eat more solid foods, but it's possible that my stomach just doesn't want chicken anymore, doesn't want dairy, doesn't want certain meats anymore ever again for the rest of my life. So I don't know. It's definitely been an adjustment, but I'm happy with where I'm at right now. My initial goal from the doctor was only to weigh 191 pounds, but he believes that I can get down to about 175. I'm about 5'8", so 175 is at the top of my weight range based on weight charts, but weight charts are BS anyway. When I'm 175, like, I'm pretty thin, and it's mind-blowing that right now I'm only 35 pounds away from that. Like, I can't believe it. I am actually really interested in strength training, going back to the gym. I am a little wobbly. I do have a little bit of this watery fat is how I describe it. I'm sure that if I go back to the gym, I can tighten up a little. I'm always gonna have some loose skin and some flubber fat here and there. That's fine. I'm not really concerned about loose skin or being like a little chunky. I'm just concerned about living my life like a normal person and fitting in airplanes. So it's much less about vanity and much more about health and quality of life now, which makes this whole process even more worth it. 12, 14 years ago, it was strictly for vanity purposes. I always had a ridiculously low weight goal that I never hit. I'm just obsessed with being skinny and wanting to get really skinny, like as thin as humanly possible. And now I don't feel that way at all. I'm really not concerned with that. I want to improve my thyroid numbers and want to minimize my autoimmune attacks. Anyway, I guess that's it. My main point, 3 months ago, I had gastric sleeve weight loss surgery. Now I'm 70 pounds less. Here's my before and after. The lighting in this room isn't great, but I think you can get a feel for what I look like. My butt is basically already gone. I almost look normal. I have little collarbones you can kind of see. I have a waist you can kind of see. My profile's always been a point of contention, so that'll probably be there forever. But I'm much less insecure in a tank top. I'll see if I can find some old footage so I can kind of do like a side by side. But this is basically what I look like right now, 3 months in. I can't be mad at that. Thank you for watching. Things are generally very good. I'm so grateful for my health right now, and I'm grateful for all of you guys and all of my new followers too. For those of you that hung on, I'm gonna keep you updated with everything from the house to selling this house to where we're gonna go and what we're gonna have in Georgia and the jobs that we get there when we get them. I don't know. Lots of things are still so very up in the air. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.